Well, hi there. How are you?
Hello.
And your name is Barb, a very dear friend who's had her GlideCycle for how long now?
4 weeks. I think 4 weeks.
About 4 weeks. Tell me about learning to ride your GlideCycle, and tell me about yourself a little bit.
Well, I've been struggling with some weight issues for a couple of years, and can't walk very well, can't stand very well. So I heard about the GlideCycle on the local news station, and decided to look it up on the internet. And then I decided to test drive it. And at first it was kind of awkward and hard to adjust everything to get on it. Felt like I was walking on some foreign surface, and I had to relearn everything. It's not like bike riding at all. So
That sounds quite challenging.
it took me, yes, it was, and it was. I think I had the biggest fear of falling because I didn't know how it worked.
Okay.
And so I had to overcome that by trying it 3 or 4 times.
And before you GlideCycle, were there any other sports that you were doing? Were you walking a lot? Or?
Oh, I used to give elephant seal tours on the coast. It's a 1.5 hour walk to talk about elephant seals on sand dunes.
Oh, great. So you're walking
So I was
really well.
I spent most of my life very athletic.
Okay.
Exercise 4 times a week, dancing and hiking and.
And then just before the GlideCycle, were you still very active, or?
Well, I was doing some swimming or aquasize, and but it wasn't giving me enough of a workout in the muscles that I need to
And
keep going.
how about walking outside? How far were you walking at that point?
I couldn't walk very far without stopping because of the pain in my knees.
About how far?
Probably less than a half a block.
Okay. And then you got your GlideCycle 4 weeks ago. How long did it take you to get through the challenges of learning how to use it?
Well, each day there were different challenges, like how to get on it without dropping it, or how to remember to put the brakes on before I pulled myself up on it, how to adjust it. And my husband had helped me every day for the first 3 weeks. I was afraid to do it on my own. That's how challenging I felt it was.
That's good. It's like walk with a friend.
Yes, and it's also be there, having someone there to make sure I didn't make a mistake or trip and not be able to get back up.
Okay.
So getting over the fear was the big thing.
And how many days did that take?
Well, just about 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks.
And we were doing 2 days on and 1 day off.
2 days on and 1 day off. And how far were you going in those 2 days?
Probably about a half a mile.
A half a mile?
But it was quite a workout because I hadn't worked those muscles in years.
Oh my.
So I was sweating and I was feeling like I had a big cardio workout in just 15 minutes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And we just go around the block and I'd say I have to stop.
Oh, fantastic.
And now this week was the first week I did one on my own, a whole mile on my own.
A whole mile. Hooray.
I have a cheering section.
Yeah, you do. Well, a mile. That's fantastic.
It was a big deal. It was a very big deal to get on it by myself and feel confident and go for a mile and then be able to get off it properly and feel that I've done something.
Oh gosh,
setting a goal is really a good thing.
Yes.
But I didn't have that kind of goal at the beginning because I was still trying to get used to the straps and the seat and you know, all those things. It's very different. It's not like a bicycle.
Is it fun?
It is now that I feel confident that I'm not going to fall over. And I'm over the frustrations of little things that I'm not used to. Like the steering. And steering is very different than a bicycle.
In what way?
There's more freedom in the steering as you're going over bumps and ridges in the sidewalk or on the street. And so it kind of tripped me up a bit. I wasn't sure if, you know, is it going to fall apart? Is it going to pop one of these out? You know, it was just different. You know,
Wonderful
different sounds than bicycles have.
Yeah,
so
wonderful
like,
to gain
that popping
confidence.
noise?
That's great.
But once I realized it was just the flexing of the frame, then I finally got to keep my eyes off the ground and look ahead. So.
Oh, fantastic. So tell me what changes you've seen in your stamina or your body since before you started GlideCycling to now.
Well, I do a lot of standing on cement for some of the work I do. And I'm substitute teaching, so there are times when I'm walking all over the campus and the cement really does a number on both of my knees have severe arthritis. So I either have trouble standing and walking all day long and feel pain, or I come home completely exhausted. And so with the GlideCycle, I've noticed that the strength is building in the lower part of the knee, lower underneath my kneecap, and then in the back of my legs. So when I'm walking, I don't feel that kind of pain and stress right away. It takes most of the day before I start feeling that really heavy pain.
So you've been able to go from, you know, experiencing pain rather quickly
and being afraid to walk to getting up and walking. And at the end of the day, I have a little pain getting back to my car, but it's not like it's all day long.
Oh, that is just, that
So
must feel
it's-
fantastic.
The strength is good.
And how about going up and down stairs and things?
That's still a struggle, but it'll get better. I'm
Uh-huh.
confident it'll get better.
And you started riding at how many pounds?
About 350.
About 350. And a month later, has anything changed on your weight?
I'm feeling the pants are looser, but I wouldn't get on the scale yet. I'm not ready for that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I'm trying to judge it by, are the pants feeling better? Is the clothes fitting better?
And how is it?
Good. It's good.
Is it? Well, wonderful. Is there anything that you'd like to say to anyone else who might think they can't do something like this? Or
Have the courage to try it. Definitely have the courage to try it. And that's one of the first things that Elaine said to me when I met her, to try it several times, is that she was really amazed at the courage I took to try it. Because some people just don't have that get up and go to make the attempt. But I was determined to find something that would work.
I'm
to
so
get me
happy
walking
for you.
again.
And it has got you walking again.
Absolutely.
How far can you walk without the GlideCycle?
It's still day to day. It's different. I mean, it depends on the
Sure.
humidity and temperature. I notice here in California, when the temperature is very high, it's very difficult to stand and walk a long period of time. But a day like today, when it's in the 70s, I can walk a lot farther.
About how far now?
I could definitely walk twice the distance. So if at a given day of 2 months ago, if I had walked from my car or the house to the car and back, that was a struggle. And now I could actually get out of the car and walk to the front porch without feeling like it's a monumental task.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
So it's still, pains and quirks different days, but at least it's not that sitting in the car wondering if I can make it to the door.
Well, that's fantastic. You must feel really good.
It's given me that confidence that I can really overcome some of that. Yeah.
What are your goals?
Well, my first goal is to keep going to lose the weight slow and gradual and in a healthy way and get my fitness back. Because the exercise has really always been the way for me to keep the weight off. And when I had to stop, that made the weight go on quick.
Would you say this is a key to beginning to exercise again for you?
Absolutely. I mean, my hamstrings are stronger, my ankles are stronger, the knees are feeling more strength, they're not weak. So, it seems like the more I do it, the more I want to do it. And then I sleep better, and just knowing that I can exercise again without the weight on my knees is a godsend.
Your running again is very addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and just exercising again every day is a really big goal right now for me. And I'm doing like 2 days on, 1 day off, but I would like to do every day.
Fantastic. Wow, we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
Well, we'd like to see you run a little bit. Do you feel like it?
Sure.
All right, well, we'll let you go.
Uh-oh. Breaks off. Watch out for the hills.
Thanks. Wow, we are so proud of her. Look at her go.
I didn't know it was an incline. How's that?
That's wonderful. Does that feel good?
Yeah, a little sweaty, but good. Hi, how are you?
Do you experience a little cardio at this time?
Yeah, usually after a block or a half mile.
Oh, great. So your heart rate goes up?
Yep, definitely getting that workout.
Wow, fantastic. Well, Barb, it's wonderful to see you 1 month after you started glide cycling, and we'll look forward to seeing you in a couple more months.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.